I'm here today on the German-Polish border between the towns of Frankfurt an der Oder in Germany and Słubice in Poland. You can see behind me a large border checkpoint, something that's usually very unusual in Germany, EU member state and part of the Schengen zone. And the reason this has happened is that today Germany has reintroduced border controls at all of its land crossings nationwide, and that's part of an effort to tackle migration, but critics say it's also an attempt to appease the far right, which is surging in the polls here in Germany, particularly in response to some deadly terrorist attacks committed by Afghan and Syrian refugees. Now, the mood on the border here today has been somewhat grim. People are quite annoyed with the amount of delays that these border checks are causing, and it's a slightly complicated situation. While today all Germany's borders nationwide have border controls, here in Poland, on the Polish border I should say, they've actually been in place for nearly a year, and so this town gives you a bit of a taste about the kind of infrastructure that might be going up all over Germany as a part of these new border measures. Now, behind me there's what there was as of this morning and still today quite a long tailback of cars trying to cross into Germany, with police officers and border guards checking, I would estimate, roughly 1 in 40 cars. So they absolutely haven't closed the border. This is about spot checks, passport checks, which they're carrying out on not quite random numbers of cars, but certain numbers of cars coming through and coaches, in order to check if people have got the correct paperwork to come in. And as I said, this is a really interesting topic in Germany. This is the country, of course, which under Angela Merkel in 2016 opened the borders during the refugee crisis, but that political tension, the rise of the far right, which is taking a lot of votes away from the mainstream parties, and recent terrorism incidents has led to this sort of changing debate in Germany, and it's caused some concern in the rest of Europe. Donald Tusk, the Prime Minister of Poland, has strongly criticised this decision. He says it's undermining the passport-free Schengen zone in the European Union, and this event today, the introduction of border controls across all of Germany, it's testing that EU unity and the sort of spirit of open travel around the European Union itself. So, as we will see in the months and weeks to come, because these temporary measures are lasting for 6 months, you might see many more scenes like this one behind me in Germany.